Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for January the 9th through to the 15th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. Five of Wands. Well, it's about people. It's how you mesh with people. People, groups of people, teamwork, projects that you're working on with people, organizations that you belong to, communities that you belong to, home, family. It's all encompassing. It's the people in your life. Now we have the Eight of Pentacles, so you are raising the bar on who you are and where you are going, what you are creating, what you stand for, what you want to step into, what you do, what you bring to the table. And this is a little bit of recognizing in yourself and giving yourself credit for what you are good at, what you do bring to the table. Oh, the Death card. I really get this card as something that has been blocking you, something that has been holding you back, something that hasn't been enabling you to step into some kind of freedom or liberation is going to be revealed to you. Open your eyes up to it. Maybe it's been in front of you this whole time, but you have never seen it before. Maybe it's about something you love. I almost get it as we are looking at our inner child sitting there and coming to a truthfulness within ourselves about a passion, a desire, a want, a need, an opinion of ourselves, and whether it was real or false, we come to face with that. So this could be healing. This could be closure on something that has been holding you back. Maybe a belief about yourself and what you could accomplish or what you bring to the table. But you will feel the liberation. You will feel the freedom. The baggage that seemingly falls away that you didn't even realize was there in the first place. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords crosses over the Eight of Pentacles. So I tell you, failure is not in your vocabulary for where you want to grow, where you want to strengthen yourself. Maybe it's something you want to learn, hone a skill, get more creative in some way, put in more hours, or you're raising the bar on yourself. And it fills you with a passion. It fills you with a desire. It fills you with this energy to go, go, go. To step into the adventure. To step into the moment. To feel the exhilaration. Our underlying energy is the sun. You know, God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, source, they're going to send you messages this week, so pay attention. Be in the now as much as you can about where people are complimenting you, where you do good, where you need that attaboy to yourself, where you shine, what you're good at. I mean, we have to go back to the first card here for all of this, don't we? So it could be how you interact with people, how you rally people, how you lead people, how you get people to do things for the overall good. How you can raise them up, maybe. How you can make them feel. How you can delegate to them. You know, this is going to put a spotlight on you and your talents and your abilities that you might be taking for granted, or you didn't realize about yourself, or you haven't been utilizing to its fullest potential to gain the dreams, to manifest the desires, the goals that you've set for yourself. The Star. Well, I kind of heard right away, this is where you realize the impossible is possible, that there is a way forward. It's like a light bulb can go off here, and all of a sudden everything becomes crystal clear to you on how you need to move forward and what you need to do, what plans need to start to happen, be put together, what steps you need to take. So where you thought there was no door or there was no window of opportunity, you're going to see it. And maybe it's just by recognizing your abilities. And maybe it's by recognizing your abilities within a group of people that you really see a path forward where you didn't see a path before. Of the Ten of Wands, but the Queen of Cups. Well, first you have to love you. That's number one. That's the rule. You can't really do much of anything in the world if you don't love yourself, respect yourself, take care of yourself, nurture yourself. And I think in one way or another you haven't been doing that. And so now it's time to start. Now it's time to make some commitments to yourself. And I don't usually read this card this way, so it's kind of strange how it's coming at me, but it's more of your routine or your self-care or your well-being. You've been neglecting parts of you. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep. Maybe you partake in drinking or eating, binge eating, or you're a shopaholic and now you can't pay the bills and now the stress levels are at the extreme, or how you spend your money, or how you give your love to another or to the world or your community, or a lack thereof. It's those things that are weighing you down. It's those things that, you need to treat yourself as a temple, as the vessel it is, so that you can be strong, so you can stand upright, so that you can have the energy, the vitality, the health, the well-being that is needed in order to go forward. Maybe you have always been too giving to another and it's time to give to yourself. So this can transpose in a lot of different ways, depending on your lifestyle and what you're committed to and not committed to. So I think it's, we have the sun down here as our underlying energy, and we may see that, if we really love ourselves, would we smoke, or would we drink, or would we stay up all night, or would we procrastinate to not do the things that we want to do and we love to do anyways, or we give too much of ourselves and we don't take enough back, or vice versa, we take too much back. Maybe it's not, watching our sugar levels or our blood pressure, or making sure that we're getting enough sleep at night. Maybe it's pushing ourselves too hard each and every day, and to have some me time back, to just celebrate you, to reward yourself for being you. This is where we see that we really invited whatever energy we don't like about our lives in. And so it may be looking at the darker part of you in order to heal from it, in order to put closure on it, in order to set new goals, or maybe just limitations on ourselves, to get determined, to persevere through, knowing that we're worth it. For work and career, look at this. The King of Pentacles emerges for work and career and finances. So it's the new ideas. It's the new adventures, journeys. Maybe you are, this is creative thinking. Thinking outside the box. Your crown is a living vine. That coin is so big that you can't rest it on your lap. You have to straddle it between your knees. You hold the magic. to create a happily ever after. Your security, your foundation of what you want to do. There's definitely a magic here, so long as you are honoring yourself, so long as you are honoring yourself and thinking outside the box, allowing new creative ideas to flow. There's magic in the air for whatever you want to step into when it comes to work, when it comes to career, when it comes to creation of maybe a job. You know, this could have something to do with the teamwork too. So maybe you organize a new task force within your organization, or you take on a special project that everybody else thinks is undo, or you can't do. The impossible turns to possible, right? We got that there as our overriding energy. That could definitely play into this. So put on your thinking cap, get creative this week when it comes to what you do, your job, or the job you want to step into, or the career you want to step into. And think outside the box and think creatively. And I think you will go past whatever you thought was the grand finale. Because this is, I mean, we see the pinks and the blues in the sky. That's like a rainbow coming down to surround you. We have the beautiful castle in the background showing stability, security. For love and relationships, we have the Three of Wands. Well, if you're looking for a relationship and somebody were to come in, they help you walk that new path with a lot more strength and courage. If you're in a relationship, I think you are looking at where the relationship is going. This could be heart-to-heart talks about the magic that you want to bring into the relationship or reinvent within the relationship. Tony Robbins says it best. If you treat every day like the first days of the relationship, there will be no end. So it is creating the sensuality and the passion and the joy and where you want this relationship to go. And approaching it through a compassion, through a love center. I think you're envisioning, if you are in a relationship, you're envisioning where it's going or how to grow it deeper. And it's through the stability. It's through what you've already come through. It's through reinventing the beginning again. Now, if you are just recently hooked up with somebody, you may be reevaluating the relationship. If it works with your plans, your dreams, your goals, if you're being honest with yourself, if you're being honest with them. And those kinds of issues may come up too. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.